everybody. Welcome to Chill and Spill. Are we having some feedback? How is everybody doing? Good evening. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to Chill and Spill. I'm your host, Nubian. For those that have just clocked on for the first time, I'm your host, Nubian, and this is a talk show about real life events, everyday events, things that happen every day. Um, I would like to say last week we didn't do a show, but we done a music show. For those that was expecting a talk show, we apologize that we wasn't there, but we had a music show instead. It was a nice celebration. It was a Notting Hill Carnival in the UK. It's one of the largest carnivals around the world. For those that went, I hope you had a good time because it was a big festive time. Yes, and everybody looks forward to it. In the pandemic, 2 years, there was no carnival. So now it's back. Everyone's trying to get back into the flow of things. But we have 2 million people, 2 million people at the carnival and no fatals. Nobody got killed, which was really, really good. It's one of the most successful carnivals ever, I think. Yeah. I am joined today by these two beautiful ladies. We have C to my right and we have Zuz on the left. Welcome to the show. It's great to have you guys on board.
Thank you.
Yes, every week we talk about how each each week how everybody's week has been. Let me start again. How everybody's week has been. My week. Why do I always say the same thing? My week is super, super busy. It's every week is busy, but what I say is I prefer to be busy than not busy. Because if you're not busy, then what you're doing, you know? So my week was really, really busy and eventful. And I'm here ready to welcome the new week. How's your week been, C?
My week's been good. It's been nice and chilled. I've been preparing for the going back to school season, but it's been good. Nice
Oh,
and chilled.
did you go to the Notting Hill Carnival?
I sure did. I sure did, and it was good.
Did you
I
enjoy
f-
yourself?
yeah, I feel like I've missed it for a while. I feel like I was a bit rusty, but a good day.
Did you feel like, are you getting older or younger?
Definitely getting older. Definitely needs to get older. But I hold myself up. I was good. It was good. It
Well,
was
that's
good.
good to know.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh. Zuz, how was your week?
Oh God, I feel like I say the same thing all the time as well. This week, especially work wise, oh my God, super 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 busy. And just like C, I went to the carnival too,
Whoop, whoop.
and it was Letitia. Litty, yeah, it was definitely live. It was a vibe. Yeah, I enjoyed myself. Just like C, I felt a bit rusty. I ain't been to carnival in about 3 years, and I definitely felt my body for the whole week. The continuing week, the commencing week, my body was feeling it. No matter how
Oh,
much times I had a soak in the bath, my body was still feeling it. So yeah, but other than that, I've had a good week. It's ended well, especially today. So yeah, great.
oh, that's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. Well, I bet you're all wondering what's the hot topic tonight?
She does the same thing every week. I can't.
What is the hot topic tonight?
Oh
For
my.
those that can see the title says single honor. What does that even mean? Hmm? What any guesses? What does that mean? Oh, well, that topic is all about do women of today really choose to be single or is it their choices that leave them single? Now, that topic was given to us by one of our listeners. Thank you so much for sharing that topic with us because I think it's a really, really good topic. And it just goes to show If you've got something that you're passionate about and you want to talk about, send us your topic and we will address it with passion. Oh, big up Lady Christine's daughter. Yes, Lady Christine's daughter is the one that gave us that hot topic. And I think it's a fantastic topic because when you really think about it, if you've got a group of friends, lots of female friends, some people got a lot of female friends, some people got a small amount. A lot of them that are single say to me, they've had enough. They actually don't care if they're single for the rest of their lives, which I just think is a little bit OTT, to be honest. Welcome aboard. Welcome aboard, Barbara. Welcome aboard. Good night to you and welcome to Chill and Spill. Christine, Lady Christine, welcome. Oh, Charlene. Woohoo. Thank you, Charlene, for the hot topic tonight. It's a great topic and we are going to address it and we're going to go full in on this topic here because I think it's a really good topic. Because like they always say, oh, there's more women, than men. So I feel like some people has planted that seed in their brain and just think to themselves, oh, well, in that case, I might as well just forget the man and just be by myself forever. And it'll just be me and Bob in the drawer.
I'm not here for Bob. I'm not here for Bob. Oh my God.
What do we say, ladies? What do we say to this?
Oh my gosh. I mean, I feel like there's some women out there that do choose to be single. However, I do believe that there are a lot of women out there that self-sabotage. And because of their experiences or because of how they might be have reacted in certain situations, they're the reason why they're single themselves. You have to, if you just say this, if you've had many relationships and none of them don't work, you have to start looking at yourself. You do. You can't always blame the other person. There must be some sort of reasoning as to why. Do you get what I mean? Like, it can't always just be, oh, it's the man, it's the man, it's the man. It could be you, darling. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Not sorry. It could be you.
I think it's, you know what it is as well. A lot of women are in relationships. They get out of a relationship and they don't heal. You don't heal. The first thing you think of is I want to get into another relationship. Instead of thinking about healing themselves first. Once you heal, then you like all that trauma you had from the previous relationship can like ease off. But women don't do that anymore. They just like jump straight in or start seeing someone straight away. So now your trauma from that relationship is now brought into that relationship. So poor the man, because now he has to face all your traumas and all your sadness and all your heal yourself first, ladies. Then go out and have fun.
Yeah.
Welcome aboard, Serene. Welcome aboard. Good night to you and welcome to Chill and Spill. Okay, so we've got self-sabotage and we've got people that's had relationships and they're not healing properly. But I'm not sure. I mean, some people have had a great relationship. The past relationship was a good one, but it just didn't work out. And some people enjoy being single, enjoy being out there and dating. Some people enjoy dating multiple males more than being in a steady relationship.
Because they feel like each male has something else to offer. So some girls that do the multiples because they want one for that and one for going out and one for dating and one for, you know what I'm saying? So
that's it.
Yeah, but I only think that's for a time though. I feel like they enjoy that for a time. 100%. They don't it's not a forever thing. It's not like there's no longevity in it. Like it's not something that's like, yeah, you know, that's my goal is to be forever to have many men.
Yeah.
In my life, many men, dating many men, and yeah, I'm cool with that. No, most women want to settle down. Do you get what I mean? With that person,
yes,
and make family and create life and live life and enjoy each other. Do you get what I mean? So
remember that once emotion gets involved, once your emotions start getting involved, it's game over. Like it's fun in the beginning because your emotions you're not so attached. But then once that emotion gets involved, it's game over. Like you're gonna want to be in a relationship with that person. You're gonna want to have more time with that person, and the things you used to do before, now you want them to do more. So it's It's not a win-win.
So, do we feel like that it's mainly the healing and the self sabotage why women are now saying, I just want to be single?
No, not just that. I feel like there's a lot of women out there that create their own problems. I'm sorry, we have to talk about those women too, because not all there's a lot of good women out there,
Yeah.
and not all of them self-sabotage it. Yes, there are some good women and they try and it doesn't work and whatever, but there are also a lot of women that just have problems, regardless of what the previous relationship. They're just, some of them are just cantankerous.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean? Let's be real. Let's be real.
Yeah.
Not all women are good women. Do you know what I mean? And I feel like maybe because we are women, we're going to be like, yeah, women kind of thing. But you have to be real. You have to be real about the situation. And you have to understand that not all women are good women. Some women are just not nice people.
Yeah, that's true.
And it's society though, because now there's a whole city girl era where it's like, just have fun, take a guy for what he's got, just enjoy it. Like, so society doesn't help as well.
Which that is so rubbish.
It's rubbish, but a lot of women are following now because they think, yeah, society, let's be outside.
Yeah, because they're thinking about, it's just social media, innit?
Yeah.
It's social media that's like brainwashing
Why does it
people.
always boil down to social
'Cause
media?
It killed everything. It killed
Social
everything.
media is just trying to kill everything. It's annoying.
It's harder
Everything
to date.
boils down to social media,
Mhm.
and there's nothing wrong. I mean, I don't have no feelings against anybody that is single and is healing, hence why they're single. I don't have nothing against that. That's different, because you know to yourself you've had a really tough time in your past relationship, and for now you just want to focus on yourself, have a bit of self-love, some confidence, in order for you to move on to the next person. There's nothing wrong with that. But then just saying that, you're just going to be single for the rest of your life. I mean, I'm not sure.
That's a lie.
Some people will be happy with that, though. That's the thing. Some people will be happy. There's nothing wrong. Everybody's happiness is different.
Single and not dating? Like, just single. No way.
I'm
No
sorry, I'm not having
way.
that. And I feel like that
Single with no bob. No bob at all. There's nothing.
No.
that must be, I feel like those women that are like, they must have some experience, age on them. No, I'm not trying to like put women into the age category per se, but I feel like there's only so much relationships that you can have when you're young, innit? Like, are you a train? Do you get what I mean?
Maybe they've been in long-term relationship, like a good 10 years or 15 years, and that's why they're like, you know what, I'm ready to be single and just enjoy me.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Maybe. That too. That too. Oh, so I don't know. A lot of my friends and even some of the elder generation, they've actually said, you know what, I've had enough. I don't care if I'm going to be by myself, because in my past relationships I was so bad. I don't even care if I'm single for the rest of my life. And I'm a bit concerned.
Yeah, but sometimes them women end up finding that guy because they're not searching.
Exactly.
Because a lot of women are searching. Don't search for the man.
But then what if the man
come?
comes and then you're still, because you've planted that seed in your head?
No, the right man will get the right man will get in there.
Right man
The
will
right
make your
man
boundaries.
will-
Yes, I agree. See, the right man will let you let down your
All your
boundaries,
guards,
all
the
your
right.
guards, all the walls that you have up, that you've put, all the rabbit picket fences, all
All
that.
that. Yeah, he's gonna tear that down when
He
he's
will
coming
tear that
in.
down. He will tear that down like that.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean? Because you feel safe with that man.
Yeah.
When you feel safe with a man,
That's it.
listen, you're open book.
Mhm.
But if you don't feel safe, and some women might not feel safe in their relationships because they're skeptical at first. But if once they're shown, once a man is showing them certain things and showing that you can trust them and whatever, you can feel safe, you can feel vulnerable within that relationship, then
That's it.
the woman's an open book.
Yeah.
The woman's an open book.
And they haven't got no choice but to just jump on board.
They've got no choice.
They're gonna want you.
Yeah.
That right guy's gonna make you wanna jump on board and sail the ship from far, far away.
I
Yep,
agree.
definitely. Well, I would like to hear what the viewers think. What do you guys think about it? What do you think about the topic? Do you think that people find it easier just to be single. You don't have nothing to worry about. You don't have no responsibility because, let's admit, being in a relationship does have some form of responsibility. You're not just worrying about yourself anymore, are you? You are welcoming somebody else in your life. And maybe that could be the reason as well, because it's just like, oh, it's not just me anymore. I've got to think about my partner. You know, how is he? You know, is he eating? Has he, you know, is he feeling good? And it's a lot of work. It's not easy. It's not easy being in a relationship. So some people might be thinking, you know what? It's just easier for me to just be by myself, so I don't have to worry about nothing but myself. Is that a level of selfishness? That's what I want to know. Is this selfish just to worry about yourself all the time?
Me being newly single, I felt like the weight was lifted, and I felt like, oh my god, I could just be free. I just felt free, so I was like, oh my god, I'm enjoying the just not having to worry, not having to think about that person, not having to like. I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying every moment. Like, listen.
But did you feel that when you was in the relationship? Did you feel like you had an extra responsibility?
Yes, it's like a child.
But it shouldn't feel like that though.
That's what I'm-
That's what I'm
wrong-
saying.
it was a wrong
No, it
situation
shouldn't
to
feel
be
like
in.
that. Yeah, I get you.
Yeah.
Obviously, it was the wrong situation to be in.
Mm-hmm.
But it shouldn't feel like that. You shouldn't feel like, oh, yeah,
A burden.
oh, this is some burden or
Yeah.
extra responsibility. Like the effort that you make in the relationship should just come natural.
Yeah.
It doesn't even feel like a responsibility because that's your person. You guys are.
But that's the key word. That's
your person.
That might not be your person, and people
Yeah.
need to understand.
Yeah.
Some people are
Yes.
not your person.
Yeah, and you're going all
you're
out for
going
them.
all in, and you're not wasting years, but you're kind of wasting years and time. But it's not your person. But you want it to be so bad that you're stuck in that moment. But you need to realize when it's a burden, that's not your person.
Yeah.
And I feel like people or women, they don't really see the red flags straight away. They just want to keep trying.
No,
Or they just ignore it.
I can say that a lot of women ignore it.
They just ignore it. They ignore the red flags, boy. They're like, what red flag? Okay, yeah, I see you. And that's it.
They want
And-
it so bad that they ignore it because they're like, oh, I just want this relationship so badly that I'm going to ignore the red flags.
But
no
do you
matter-
know what, yeah? I feel like those women feel like they can change the man. You can't change no man.
No, you can't.
That's a big message. You can't
You can't change
no man.
You can't change anybody.
You can't change no woman.
No,
You can't
yeah.
change a person. Do you get what I mean? No one's
Exactly.
perfect. And I feel like there's a lot of women out there, in terms of obviously the topic and the whole single thing, yeah. There's a lot of women out there that have got a great man, yeah, that's doing a lot for them. And then there's just like one thing or two things that they might need. And because they're not getting that, oh, I'm going to move on. But wait, hold on. Your past relationship, that last man didn't have none of the good things
Yeah.
that your current man had.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No one is perfect. I feel like everyone's looking for perfection.
I feel like some people are moldable though. Some men and women are moldable. So you can't change them, but there's certain things you can enhance in them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
You can enhance certain things.
But you know what? Yeah,
can't
even though you're
change.
saying enhance, I still feel like that's something that they're triggering in themselves. Obviously, them being with you and seeing how you are, how you roll as a person, makes them feel like, like the previous women that I was with ain't got nothing on the one I'm with now. So even
But it all
though
depends.
even though you're not, I don't feel like you're. Obviously, you can morph. They say that your partners morph into each other, but I feel like even with the moldable comment, I still feel like they're doing it themselves, though. Do you get what
Yeah,
I'm
'cause they
saying?
wanna do it for the
Because they
person.
want
Yeah,
to
yeah,
do
yeah.
it. Because
Yeah, yeah.
you can try and mold all you want, and it
Nothing
ain't
happening.
happening.
Good evening, Faye. Welcome to Chill
Evening.
and Spill. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Sorry for the late reply on that. And good evening to all those on all social platforms. Good evening. And I think we have somebody that just slid into the show. His name is Benson.
Hey.
Welcome aboard, Benson. He's just going to get himself sorted. Yes, he said good morning.
He always
It says good morning, people. Good morning.
I had to make sure all the techie stuff was all working. I'm sure you saw
Yes.
the little pop head at the top there in the screen. Our apologies. Yeah, just to make sure everything's working for us.
Yes, which he has sorted out. fantastic. But yeah, I mean, I tell you, I don't know. This thing that we call life, I feel like it's everybody needs somebody to lean on and to confide in.
Amen.
Yeah, and to, like you said, it's not supposed to be a chore. It's supposed to just come natural and flow, you know. And if it's not doing that, just forget about it. Just forget about it,
Exactly.
man.
You're gonna want to do these things for this person.
Exactly.
So it's not. It's just really not a chore. It's just. It just comes naturally. It literally just comes naturally.
And sometimes, can we normalize letting go? I feel like a lot of women hold on to relationships just to say they're in a relationship or just because they want
yes,
to feel that love.
yes,
When it's not for you, let go.
Yes.
You keep thinking, I'm going to
Yes.
change the man, I'm going to do this for the man and live.
Yes,
If I stay in,
yes.
and years don't matter as well. Like,
Yeah.
oh, we've been together
Doesn't.
for 8 years, so I've got, no. We could be with someone for 8 years and it's still not the person.
exactly.
Yeah.
Time don't matter. Love don't even hold weight anymore.
Yeah.
You
And you
don't.
know what? On the point of letting go, they need to let go of all their past as well. All that energy that they're storing up within them, that when they do find a good man, like when a good man presents himself,
They don't
you're
have
just,
a clue.
it's just attack. It's just attack. Oh, well, you're not gonna do this, and well, you're not like this,
Yep.
and you're gonna cheat
Just
on me
carrying
anyway. Or
baggage.
you're just
You're
carrying baggage.
You're carrying baggage to
But
the new
sometimes
relationship.
that man could be your guy, you know, but it's not your guy right now. Like
Yeah.
sometimes let go of that person. It could be your person, but just not right now. So you
Exactly.
can let go, and then in 2 years' time, you come back, you buck each other, and it's that now.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
some people think, no, if I wait. No, let him go, and if he's for you,
Yeah,
don't
so you
come
can
back.
grow. Sometimes there needs to be
Yeah.
some sort of growth
For both of you.
Yeah, separately, not necessarily together,
yeah.
either. Yeah, there is some separate growth. Definitely, I agree on that one.
And let's be fair, I feel like everybody carries baggage, you know. But yes, let's address the elephant in the room. Good evening, Benson.
Evening.
How are you?
That sound more like it. Yeah, good evening, everybody. You know, it's like I heard you ladies speaking and stuff, but really, some of the opinions, them really like them, because honestly, sometimes ladies find it a problem, same way if even, bear with me, I'm second, because it sound like it a and me not really like that woman sound there, you know. So.
Okay, it's still
You get what I
working.
mean? So, remember try and control my voice sort of heavy. Hear what happened now. To be honest with you, I personally think that no woman want to be single, especially when they're getting up in age. When a woman said they want to be single, I think it's just a myth or taking certain attention away from themselves or whatever, based on the situation that they're in. So when they said they want to be single, you have to really wonder if they're speaking the truth, really. Because look at it this way. We are in a relationship. There's nothing sweeter when you have a good relationship. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
So
I agree.
when a woman really say that to me, I just laugh of it. I laugh after it. I don't take it serious. Because as they will say, everybody has a price on their head, innit? So it doesn't have to be money wise, but it can be that person who would sweep them off the feet. And what I think that do happens in relationships with ladies who pick and choose and state that they want to be single is that they have given their all, or maybe 80%, to the wrong person that they have been involved with.
I agree.
Amen.
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 So it's like, remember, a relationship, a good relationship is like a good marriage, So it comes with the ups and the downs and the challenges. But when you really investigate the intricacies of relationship, how many people do understand that aspect of it?
Yeah,
Exactly.
they don't.
Not
They
many
don't.
do.
I don't think. I
Welcome
don't think,
aboard. Sorry, Zosa cut you. Welcome aboard, Mana General. Welcome aboard.
Mana General.
Mana General says, "Wow, the platform looking like a garden of roses,
Oh, yeah.
with one thorn at the end of the garden."
I think you're going to say me at the start. Roll on the roses. Yeah.
No, that is so funny.
And he also said, "What you do with your head under the boy?"
He's trying to fix the sound. Oh my
Mana
god.
General, you know easy. What you mean? He's trying to fix something. You're too much, you know.
You know me now got answer him. When the show finish, me answer him.
Oh my gosh. So has everyone seen the title? It's Single or Nah. So he's laughing, he's at all. So it's just about, if you can get the gist of what's going on, does people choose to be single? Does ladies choose to be single, or is it their choice to be single? Like, I want to know the opinions. Like, what is going on? Like, is this a thing? Is this a craze? You know, because everything's fashion now. You know, everything's fashion. Even being single,
Trend, yeah.
it's a trend.
I don't want that trend, boy.
No, sir.
No, sir.
No way.
The thing that
Can't hear
has changed over the time. I don't blame. It's not really social media, to some extent. The thing that has happened over the years is that, remember, years ago, females wasn't as independent as now.
Very true.
So the level of independency has created a woman to think that they don't want a man in their lives.
That is so true.
And yet
The
still,
roles have changed.
the same thing that a woman can go to the store and buy her kit and stuff like that, the men also can do the same. And I think the men has more sophisticated gadgets.
Are we talking about Bob?
Yeah, them have Baba and we have Lucy.
Okay.
Oh my god.
So,
I can't deal.
are you obviously Bob and Lucy
Yeah,
have evolved over
Yeah.
the years,
Yeah.
and so that's making it harder
yeah.
for people to have a relationship.
Not
Uh,
not many men have purchased Lucy as how the ladies purchase Bob.
You don't know this, Spencer.
Why?
You think so?
No,
Of
I
course.
agree.
You
Of
think
course.
so?
I agree.
Bob sell more than Lucy.
I think Lucy. There's a lot of men out there, that is not really confident.
100%.
Yeah, with going out there and talking to ladies. You may be surprised about how many men have Lucy.
Yeah.
I feel like that's what it is. I feel like you'd be surprised about some of the men undercover
Yeah.
Lucy purchasers.
No, it can't.
Lucy
It
lovers.
can't be. It's something that I've investigated.
You've
The world
investigated
is
that.
big,
Yeah.
The world is
No,
big.
okay,
Yeah,
yes, the
but-
world is
It's
big,
a
But
and they've
market-
got like
out there.
AI dolls and all these
Aye.
things, yes. But like, I feel like the average man, the average man ain't purchasing a Lucy because yes, there are a lot of men out there that don't have the confidence to,
All right.
do their thing out here. However, I don't feel like they're going out there to get Lucy. Some of them are just like,
Hands.
I'm just at home, just using my left hand
All right.
My one
or
hand.
my right hand. Do you get what I mean?
Well, General,
much-
so Manager General says whatever makes you happy. So does that mean, as a man, you're happy to be single as well? Because if majority of the women out there say that they want to be single forever, you don't mind being single forever also.
No, not even just that. I'm putting it to Manor General. Yeah. So we're saying, do women choose to be single, or is it their experiences and then themselves why they are single? Do you think it's the women? It's them themselves, the way that they
Self-sabotage.
are. That's why they're single, or is it because they choose to be single? I feel like it's a bit of both.
All right. So as I said that, I can remember something, right? That yeah, I'm gonna say something that
Sounds festive.
I remember now, right? When people talk about relationships,
Yeah.
right? is a thing wherein when a woman said that she want to be single, is it the reason why they want to be single is because of their experiences that causing them to think that way? Now, if she thinks that she wants to be single, right? Because of what? Because of the headache that a man has brought you through. But yet still, if you check back in the relationship, you gave that person before you that chance and that opportunity. Now, if the I think you mentioned something earlier on about this. Now the person that comes along now, at times he is the one, maybe the right one, that face the consequences of what you have been through. And then that is the period of time that you want to make changes in your life to stipulate your dues that you want a man that stays this way and the man characteristics have to be this way and that way.
Exactly. Self
Then
sabotage.
so what happened is if you ever ask a woman what are the things that you're looking for in a man, they will tell you about 10 things. And if you ask a man what are the things that you are looking for in a woman, he maybe tell you 3 things.
Or some women don't know what they want.
Yeah.
They had it.
Some women don't know what they're looking for.
Or
because
they're
they-
looking for perfect and it doesn't exist.
Exactly. They're looking for perfect.
Doesn't exist because nobody on this planet is perfect.
Exactly. They could have.
And until you realize that,
Exactly.
you're gonna
You're
go.
doomed.
Yeah. You're doomed if you don't know that everybody's
But what do women class as a perfect
the
man?
person that has 10 things that they're looking for in a man.
That list, yeah.
The one that, the list that they have. That's their list.
Yeah, that's their list.
Every woman's list will
You know.
be different.
Welcome aboard, Donovan Walker. Welcome aboard. Welcome to Chill and Spill. Manager General says he's answering to my question if he doesn't mind being single for the rest of his life because there's so much single women out there. He says, no, you're mad.
No to being single.
He doesn't want to be single. Yeah, he doesn't want to be single because there's females out there that are preaching single. I'm saying to him, okay, he said whatever makes you happy. So I'm saying, okay, so if you're happy with the majority of women that saying that they're single, that means there's a possibility that you're going to be single for the rest of your life as well. Because if majority of the women are saying, I want to be single and I don't mind being single, that means the men, what chances does the men have?
But what does single mean? Does that entitle you being single but still having situationships?
I
That's
was
another
just
thing,
going to ask that,
because men don't mind, innit? You want to be single? Yeah, that's fine. We can do what we're doing. We'll have a situationship, and they're gonna be happy with that. So
Yeah,
is
but then do you
single
know
being-
what, yeah?
But
Even
hang
men.
on, he ain't finished yet.
Sorry, go ahead.
Manor General said most times you hear a female said that they want to be single is because of them having a bad experience. Exactly. That's the majority. And he also said once a woman find what they're looking for in a man, then you won't hear them saying they want to be single anymore. Welcome aboard, Real Kitson. Welcome to Chill and Spill. Blessings to you too. Oh. Okay. What's Faye saying?
So Faye says, I think there are some women that are happy to be single and not be in a committed relationship, and they are quite happy to have multiple men, not just one. Okay, Faye.
Okay.
Okay. I see you. Okay.
Can a woman in this
Welcome
present
aboard,
day-
Destiny. Sorry, Benson. Welcome aboard, Destiny 5. Welcome aboard. Welcome to Chill and Spill. I
Hi.
ain't seen you here for a long time, so I have to make sure I big you up.
Can a woman at this present time, right,
Yes.
have 3-4 men and none of the man don't find out?
They
This
probably
generation,
in this
yes.
in
Yes.
yes
Yes.
yes
I
they-
think that's
yes.
also a trend.
And not even a man find that. Sometimes a man
Some
don't
of them
mind.
some of them all know.
Yeah,
Some of
they
them
don't
know
mind.
and don't care. I'm not here for it, but yeah, some of
Yeah,
them.
yeah. Yeah,
'Cause
the
I don't know
panel,
how
the
that- I don't know
panel,
how you
us
can do it.
ladies here,
We're not on it.
we're not here for it.
We're not here for that.
Yeah, but
If you've had enough of the man, no. The thing is, if you're gonna do that, just make everybody know so they're aware. They're
Yeah.
aware of the situation. They know what they're putting themselves into, and give them a choice. And it'll be fair to say men should also, if they're in this, if they in that same sort of situation, it'd be nice for the man to also tell the woman what they're getting
In what
themselves
life?
into.
The men,
No, but do you know what? I had a
the men
conversation
just say
today, and
that?
apparently
The men
us
ain't
women,
saying nothing.
apparently us women
It's low.
don't have we don't ask the right questions. Apparently, we don't ask the right questions. We don't.
We do. I just think it's just the norm for men to like not state what they're doing, and for a woman to be more open and be like.
But I
"Yeah,
disagree.
No, do you know why I say that? Sorry to cut you, Nubian. It's because, and to an extent, I agree because a man chats to you and like you're dealing, you lot start this conversation or whatever. A lot of women automatically think, oh, he's chatting to me, so he must be single.
Not me, boy.
Not me either, but I'm just saying
Oh,
there's a lot of
you don't assume because you're getting spoken to
because
by a
you're
man.
getting spoken to and
You-
he's
you-
drawing
you
you
think to
down.
yourself,
He-
There's no way that
There's
he's
not-
single.
Yeah, I would ask a question. Like, you seen anybody? And hopefully you're gonna tell me no, yes, rare, for me to decide what I want to do. But more time, I don't feel like man's gonna be honest.
You think gonna lie?
I'm
Oh,
not
dear.
lie. To secure the bag, and then after he might come a bit truthful. But in the beginning, he's gonna say no because he wants to get you.
Not all men, by the way. Just saying.
I disagree.
Most
I
men.
mean,
Yeah,
there's
but-
been a time where.
So why you tell him yes if you doubt him in the beginning? Because you say you doubt him, right?
Yeah.
But you still tell him yes.
Because maybe it's something I like.
And this is the epitome of seeing the red flag and ignoring it.
the red flag is at the top of the mountain,
But-
Oh
waving.
my god.
But you're in the hot seat now. So that simple means, right? Whatsoever comes in that relationship, you shouldn't have a problem with it.
No, but if he's told me from the beginning that yes, you're seeing someone, and
But-
I go forward, that's my choice.
Yeah,
now.
but you said you don't believe him because he will still say what he wants to say
Until
to
he
get
shows
you.
me, but I gotta give him a chance to show me. So like when we start talking more, then I'll maybe gauge like, okay, there's other people or how he moves with me. But in the beginning, I'm not gonna straight away believe you. If you tell me no, I'm not seeing no one, I'm gonna think maybe there's somebody else. You're not gonna just come and tell me yes, I'm seeing 3 women, and no, now you're gonna be the 4th.
I believe in innocent to proven guilty.
Christine says no one chooses to be single. It's down to your own choices. And Destiny said no woman should make up their mind to be single because of a failed relationship. Just heal yourself and move on in your own way.
Yes, Destiny 5. Clap, clap, clap,
Applause.
clap, clap.
And Christine also says, Benson, just like how men choose to have multiple partners, women can also do the same, but the woman will be labelled.
Yep, that's also very true.
Yep, that is so true. I mean, obviously, once the woman starts doing it, no man don't want no woman that's got multiple or have had multiple women. I mean men, sorry.
Yeah, because they want to see us in this, again, this picture perfect light. Do you get what I mean? What's mad about that is that obviously, yes, you don't want your woman to be, run through like a train or whatever. Yeah. But you want her to put it down in the bedroom like she has experience. And the only way she's going to do that is by getting experience. That's the only way. That's the only way if that man wants certain things in the bedroom, obviously you can learn from that man, that one man.
It's
yes,
not even
and
that.
he can
There's
teach you,
ways of learning.
and there's ways of learning, but
So what you're saying, they're supposed to have multiple partners to get the experience.
No, I'm not saying
But you just
that.
said that before.
No, I'm not saying that, Vincent. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying men, I'm not saying multiple, I'm just saying you've had relationships. Women
Me no want you have no experience at all. Me no want you have
That's what men
none.
want, see? But we must take up with your 20,000, but we just have
No.
one man.
Yeah, of course. Me no want you have none. Me will teach her everything. Me no want you have none. Majority of the time, even if sometime, if you look a woman and sometime if me know all the woman ex and me no like all the youth there, me is not on that side. Me no deal with her. Me no lie. It's like if you see the type of person more time and the characteristics sometimes of some men where a woman talk to, and you find out, you know what, have nothing to do with her, just the same. So why would I want a woman who say, boy, may I go cheat, and have multiple partners before you for gain experience? Me and you will go university together.
But the thing is, as you get older, no, but as you get older, it's slim. Them chances are slim. As you get older, them chances of you finding a woman that's had no partners at all is very slim.
Yeah, very
Also,
slim.
just to clarify that
Yeah.
us ladies on the panel, we don't deal with them thing there.
I know woman where I listen, right?
When
So listen, it's a catch 22 because here what happened, really and truly. That's why when a woman ask a woman, how much partner you have before me, you get what I mean? It's like you see them, you have to notice everything, because I always I notice them big toe. Because anytime I ask that question, I tell them to take off them shoes. You say take off your shoes. Are you feeling comfortable?
oh
So
my
you say take off
god!
your shoes. So when you ask that question, anytime you see the toe point down to the ground, you know say something right. You know see a subtraction are going. Well, if the cause you wonder,
What's
cause
the
you,
matter with you,
No,
Benson?
no,
Is
it's
that
true.
how you know they're lying?
Yeah, you
Because
know
their
them
toe,
are-
big toe.
their
go
toe
down.
is gripping,
Yeah.
gripping.
all when them have on the false nails and it a go down in the ground, you say yes, me know, and them foot start lift up higher for the ground. You say yes,
Oh my
them
God,
ready
my
to
belly.
take off. You know, say a subtraction.
Oh my god!
Oh my gosh, Real Kitson said big toe don't lie.
Yeah.
No, big toe don't tell lie.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that
You
is
know a problem.
hilarious.
It's
That is
problem.
funny.
It's true. It's true.
But the thing is, if you was to ask a man the same question, boy, the man, he might even add on numbers. That's the
yeah.
difference, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the
If you
difference.
ask the man, he might add on numbers to look like the,
Yeah.
you know,
Macho man.
the macho
Yeah.
man. You know,
Okay,
don't play
yeah.
with me. Yeah. Then the man asking the woman, it's just like,
It's just like animals, though, isn't it? Do
No
you not
woman
ever
that asks
watch
that.
the documentaries with the animals, them, and you got the birds, and they puff up their chest, the bird men, because they're trying to get. They're trying to.
why don't women ask the men that? Do you
Women
ask
not
the men?
ask that.
Do you ask the men?
I don't
How
really
much?
know.
No,
Are we scared of the answer?
No.
no. I mean, I just.
I have
Why do I want to know?
You have
Is
asked.
it?
Yeah, but
And what was the answer?
$100
No,
million.
I wouldn't. No, the last person I asked was a good number, but
Yeah, that's
I
what I'm saying.
don't know.
Big toe.
That's the thing.
Check the big toe.
That's what I'm saying. What's the point of asking? Because how do you really know?
Manager
don't
General
know,
says,
especially
what a
if
It's
mess.
a mind, though, isn't it?
Especially in the beginning, you're kind of trying to feel each other out. Like you're trying to learn each other. I wouldn't say you can't say that you're 100%. You can't 100% trust anyone, but you can't even 80% trust this person because you're getting to know them. You don't know them.
You don't
So
know them.
even if they was to say, yeah, this is my number,
Yeah.
how can you be certain? So that's why I feel like it's irrelevant.
You got to ask again
To
and
be
later
fair.
date, and then you see the same number.
I feel like your character lets
Yeah.
the person know if you've been around,
Yeah.
especially women. Like
Welcome aboard, Pash. Welcome aboard. Welcome to Chill and Spill. Faye says, yeah, at Benson. It's well known that celebrity Carol V does, and all the men know. So Carol V, the celebrity, she
Carol
has,
Vorderman.
yes, she has multiple partners. They all know each other, and they all know each other. They all know about, well, not know each other, but they know about each other. They've all got their roles,
Oh, wow.
and she likes it like that.
Wow.
Yeah, and she's a single
Yeah, but
celebrity
how
lady.
much times has she also been married? So I feel like she's, she probably. I feel like she's had like 4 marriages or something like that. So she might be in a stage in her life where she's like, you know what? I've tried this 4 times. Like I'm over it. Do you get what I'm saying?
So is that okay because she's tried it so many times? Is that
no,
okay?
I'm not
for-
saying that's not okay, but she's technically not single.
So this is the reasons why you're gonna get a lot of single ladies because you've got people like Carol
But
Vorderman
it's okay
that's
for
been
her.
through. Yeah.
Like, and it's okay if they're okay with it. Then what? Then
All right.
you know.
Ladies, I'm asking you now then. What are the reasons then why ladies now that say they prefer to be single? Is it the hurt then? Is it the hurt or is a transition in their life? Or they're waiting on the person?
I feel
What
like
is
it
it?
could be all. To be
I'm gonna
fair,
say mine's both. Mine's like the hurt and then just transitioning in finding myself again. So I feel like that's what I said. Healing's important.
All right, but
And-
when you do heal,
Mm.
right? Because you're talking from experience now, right?
Yeah.
On what you have been through. And I like your honesty because it doesn't take any person to come out live on a platform to say what you're saying now.
Yeah.
What are some of the changes that you make from the previous one to the new one that you're entering?
It depends on the hurt. So it depends on what hurt me. I can then look at them things or look at how that person was with me and try to change certain things within myself.
How you dealt with certain
How
things.
I dealt with things.
Yeah.
Like say like a previous one before this the one before, I could say, okay, I might have argued more or raised my voice more. So now this time I'm gonna be silent. This time I'm gonna walk away with grace. You know what I'm saying? So that you just learn yourself in different ways and learn how people move around you.
okay.
And has any one of those experiences that happened in the past that you have taken over to a new relationship but deal with it in a different manner?
Say that again, sorry?
Has any one of the bad experiences that you
Yeah.
had in the
Yeah.
previous relationship
Yeah.
that you even by mistake take it into a new relationship but deal with it in a different manner?
Yeah.
It
I
depends.
think it depends. Yeah, it depends on the person as well. It just depends on how that person is.
So so basically, maybe even no, because that person is different. They have treated you in a completely different way. So even if the situation seems similar,
Yeah.
it feels completely different because of how they are as a person,
Yeah. True.
their character, and because of how they are,
You deal with them
then
different.
react
Yeah, how
differently.
they-
Do you
That's
get what
it.
I'm saying?
More
It
the
depends,
person.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
it really depends on the person that you're
Yeah.
with. Like,
Yeah,
do you get what
because
I
if your
mean?
ex was very argumentative, then you automatically become
You-
argumentative.
yeah.
You know, and then it's to separate that to your new person may not be argumentative.
Yeah.
You know, and for you not to anything that they say might trigger an argument,
Yeah.
but it's how you deal with it from your past, and
Yeah.
this is why healing's so important.
Yeah, it's all about loving yourself a little bit, a little bit
triggers.
more.
Yeah.
The triggers. Boy.
Christine
Woo.
has written a nice long paragraph here, loving it. Christine says, I believe our choices making us single as from the ages of 17 to 25, we choose career, being free, the man which can give us things we can't give ourselves, and then at 27 onwards, we then look for a solid, firm relationship, which by then, as Benson says, we have a listed criteria of our wants and ideals, which we have acquired from hurt, trauma, culture, social media, etc. Then we find ourselves single because we say we won't settle for from Charlene, Christine's daughter. Okay, this is from Charlene.
Big up
okay.
yourself, Charlene.
Big up
That
yourself,
was a good
Charlene.
one.
Yes.
Big up yourself. Clap, clap.
That
clap,
is a
clap.
round of applause right there.
I agree. I agree to an extent. I do. I feel like when you're young, you're not necessarily thinking about relationships and, you want to choose your career and stuff. Whereas certain cultures, and I feel like I was talking about this the other day, I think we spoke about this, Benson, that certain cultures, when you're young, you get married then.
Yeah.
You
certain
get married when
cultures-
you're young.
Oh, yeah.
Between 17 and 25, you're already
Arranged
married.
marriage.
Whether
Yeah.
it's arranged, whether it's not arranged, whether you've been with that sometimes, they went to school together, so they know each other, and their families
Childhood
have
sweethearts.
agreed, and they're like, yep,
Yeah.
let's do this, and they get married, and those are the relationships that are lasting longer than any other relationships nowadays. So yes, to an extent, yes, when certain cultures, certain people, when they're young, they don't want to be in a relationship because I think society has made us feel like we need to go for our career. We need to get your house by 30. You need to,
Yeah. Set certain
Society-
goals.
yeah, set
by
certain
by
goals.
this age, you have to have this and
This,
that and
that,
this
that.
and that
And it's
this.
just like what Benson said earlier as well. Before, women never had that kind of independence, yeah, you had to be married to a man to be able to get your yard, to be able to have a house and certain things. Because if you was out of wedlock, if you never had no marriage, you couldn't get certain things. You couldn't buy certain things. You might be able
Yep.
to do the grocery shop, but you couldn't get no assets. You had to be married.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? So now we've kind of come out of that age, that kind of period of time. It's like we're all saying, yeah, let's be independent, but then we end up being single anyway. And I'm not here for that.
Like General said, sorry Benson. General just said, young people don't deal with marriage, especially this generation, and well, the thing is, there is some marriages going on, the younger generation, but go on, Benson.
Yeah, I was thinking just now, right? Like the ladies that are single, right? And this is where I think in society, thinking about all this, a lot of guys, men, right?
Yeah.
A lot of men, it's going to be hard and it's going to be a bit bashful on the men's side. But if a lot of men had certain qualities about them, a woman wouldn't be thinking that way. Because, say for instance, when a woman is sick, yeah? If a woman is sick, and they have a man around them, and that man jump around and do everything. Although it's very, very hard for a man to please a woman. Because every area that a man steps up in, she add something else where she say you fall pan, you weak pan. Because so woman stay. Because if you say good morning this morning, she would say, well, I would like my boyfriend to tell me good morning every morning and kiss me on the cheek. Now the man wake up every morning and do the kiss on the cheek. 2 weeks after now, she start ask you kiss on the lips. So a man cannot too satisfy a woman. Every time a man improve themselves to catch up a woman needs and wants, there's something more that she add to it, that the man short of this and the man short of that. Now, if you did have some man now who treat the woman would have still left you when me think about it. Sorry.
Oh my goodness.
No, it's true.
God.
Because, no, it's true. When me think about it,
No.
me dog go pick up for the man them a while ago, but when me really look into it, we still a go fall short. Because no matter what we do, as men, we always fall short.
Oh,
That's
that's
not
not
your
No,
fair.
but I
No,
feel
hear
like
what
that depends on the woman
Yeah.
though.
No,
Yeah.
hear
Because
what
some
happened.
women
no,
are
no,
some
no.
women are listening
I'm
to
gonna-
their
no,
friends
yeah.
and what their friends have
Yeah,
and
but-
whatever, but it's just the outside. You're not really in that relationship, innit? It's just that you're looking on the outside of
life,
it.
yeah.
No.
So the friend will always make it seem like their relationship is so perfect. And yeah, I get kisses in the morning and whatever. Do you get what I mean? But and then
Alright.
that's why they your woman will come to you, Benson, and be like, "Oh, I want kisses in the morning."
I'm going to ask you a question. You three ladies on the panel and the ladies that are listening. Have you ever thought about, with the exceptions of the persons who are married, females who are married, right?
Yeah.
Have you ever sit and think about a relationship that you have broke up with that person, and then when you really think about it, it wasn't nothing significant that you have broken up with the person with for?
No.
No,
Why?
No.
All of them are
Alright.
significant.
No.
All them
all of them.
Why?
All of them are
Yeah,
significant.
but
All
when
them were
fall
trash.
short off.
Yeah.
When fall
They
short
were
off.
trash.
Loyalty.
Yeah. And what? All of them loyalty.
Yeah.
No,
No,
yeah.
not all of them loyalty. 'Cause
No,
I do know what I
loyalty,
can't say.
Respect.
Being a man that
You
doing
know.
certain things.
Yeah, but
I
if
can't
him
say
still,
loyalty for me because
Yeah.
I don't. In my previous relationships, I can't say that any of them cheated on me because I didn't know. I was not aware of that, and so I didn't. I've never broken up with a man because I thought he was cheating. So I've never experienced that myself. But I feel like for me, in previous relationships, like maybe like I have been there for my man at the time, supporting him in whatever his needs, when he's at his low point, everything. But then when it switched up, and I was going through challenges, I wasn't getting like that same support. I wasn't getting that same encouragement. Like, because I'm a person that I will encourage my man. If my man is low, I'm encouraging him. If he's on a good peak, I'm encouraging him. Same way.
Amen.
There's no difference. I'm encouraging my
Amen.
man. I'm pushing him to the best of his abilities. I'm praising him. And that's just me. Affection, all that. But, like, I felt what made me say to myself, you know what, I need to step back, because I felt like the relationship was stagnant. And we wasn't pushing forward for nothing. And when challenges came, we weren't getting through the challenges. And when you're in a marriage, like you said, or when you're with someone, there's ups and downs. And the reason why you know that that person is your person is because you can get through the hard times together, still laugh about it at the end of the day. Do you get what I mean?
Yes.
Still laugh about it at the end of the day and push through that. And no matter how much times I tried to push through the challenges, when it came to me, it just wasn't reciprocated. And I felt like, imagine if we bought a house together. Like, or imagine if we, like, our
I can see you,
relationship,
Pash.
imagine
Sorry,
our
because
relationship elevated in a
I
different
don't
way.
wanna-
And, like, basically the hits the fan. Everything falls apart, yeah? We're supposed to have each other's back. And I felt like he didn't have my back when I was going through certain things. So when he was going through his thing, I had his back 110%. And up to this day, like, we're cool. We can, like, talk and chat and whatever. And he will say to me, I'm not going to lie, like, I've changed, he's changed, and the man that he is now is because of me and whatever. That's cool. But, like, at the time, we was together. Like, when I needed you, you weren't there for me. And I weren't asking for money. I weren't asking for any material stuff. Do you get what I mean? I was just asking for support, and I wasn't getting it. And I was down at the time, and I was just, and it was just, yeah. I was like, nah.
Okay,
Is
sorry,
that-
I have to butt in because we've had Pash here for a long time. She has said something, and we have to acknowledge the viewers. Pash says, I feel like for me, it's the whole effort of getting to know someone new. The hurt passes well with me. I'm no longer hurt or hold onto any hurt. Now I'm more invested in myself with that. And with that, I find I don't allow anyone to try and get to know me. I'm single by choice. I'm happy with me. So anyone I do get with in the future, it's never going to be to make me happy, but more to add joy into our relationship. Okay, and Pash also said there's nothing wrong with kisses in the morning.
Yes,
Yeah,
Pash.
nothing no wrong with that. But them ask some more. If you give that, them there's something else going to come along. So that is just an example. You understand? Wherein it's hard as a man to please a woman.
Maybe she wants you not to be complacent though. Maybe sometimes for the man, why does she have to ask for something more? It's like, why can't you just do something more? Like, you might give me a kiss in the morning, but come bring me my tea now. Like, why do I have to tell you
You're
to do
the-
extra?
Not
Like,
because my name
you know
Benson.
what I'm saying?
Hear what happened, but
do you mean?
guess
My
what
tea now?
happened? Yeah, but hear what happened. Remember, we as men, right? The thing that all of you ladies, I'm so sorry, or whatever it is. A friend of mine shared this with me over the weekend, right? And she said, you know what happened, Benson? Man, I can tell you something. Any woman that does not get along with a mother-in-law is problem. Now, that keeps going through my head just now, so I have to mention it. But what I think that you ladies have done wrong in your past relationships, and the ladies that who want to be single, one of the major thing is when you're choosing a man, right? You choose the wrong men in the sense that you may find a man who is not affectionate, a man who is not caring, a man who think about himself, or you can't call up on him on a certain time for him to be there for you. Now, what happened earlier on, Jos, right, when you mentioned about that, those are signs that you should have picked up earlier. Yes,
No,
I'm
because
gonna
some
show you
guys
why.
don't
In
show
my
you
gonna
that.
show you
situation,
why.
I
Don't
can
show you
say
that
no.
no,
beginning.
I'm gonna show you why. I'm gonna show you why. Whenever you ladies are in a relationship, there are so many things that when the relationship has started, that has been discussed, but through the butterfly, them a fly up in our stomach, and all them something there. You don't forget it.
Oh dear.
So the man sometimes have to go back and said, sometimes them don't even tell you, based on the level of the conversation that you guys may share, and said, remember, babes, me did say that to you long time. Cause remember, this is one of the major things that why relationship fail. And that is why relationship to me is like going to university. It's a university that you can't stop go. It's not like being a vet for 7, 8 years.
I
It
get what
never
you're
stop.
saying.
We
It's
said
a
that with the red
You
flag
it's
understand what I
continuous
mean?
learning.
It's
continuous
continuous
learning.
learning.
And I
Yeah.
get that. But I
So-
feel like in the relationship that I was talking about,
Yeah.
like that experience could have only come when a big challenge came. Like I didn't like sometimes you say that, okay, I should have seen that from before. Yeah. But you were showing me something different. You was like, yeah, you're on this, because I am a very ambitious woman. And I'm all about manifestation. I got big dreams and all these things, and I execute as well. Okay, I'm not just out here dreaming and not doing nothing about it. So my man doesn't have to be exactly the same, but I can't be with a man that's like, yeah, like I've got these big dreams. We can do this, and you're like, no, let's just be realistic. Let's think small. It's not gonna work. But in the beginning, you was making it seem like you was dreaming big.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm
Well,
saying?
Christine says feminism and women voting messed it all up. Very true. And Destiny 5 says, I know that this is hard for men to understand, but I think every woman love attention no matter how small it is. And I agree with you, Zuz.
Thank you, Destiny.
And she said great words, Zuz.
Thank you, Destiny, again.
And Destiny says, sometimes the men hide their true colours, and the same with women.
Yes, both of us
100%.
do.
The honeymoon stage.
Nobody
No one
shows
opens up. No one
their
opens
real
up.
self in
Right,
the beginning.
right.
Nobody.
Right.
Nobody does.
I would like to think I do, but I might not. I'm not saying I do, but I would
No
like
one's
to think
perfect
that I do.
either. Also, yeah. I mean, end of the day, we can just try it and do our best in life.
I don't know
Yeah.
if I have no true colours, To be-
After a while, everyone's true colours show. Even in the beginning, if you're being fake and you're trying to be a person, your true colours are gonna come through.
But now I lie to you. Me no know.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
I can't do it better.
I'm not
right
Cindy
now.
Lauper, I see your true colours. That's it. You get me? Yeah, what happened? I realize in life we're in, yeah? You don't find a lot of men that who are caring. And that is what society missing.
Yes,
Yeah.
I agree.
I feel
A
that's
lot
what-
of men don't caring. And why
Why is that?
Men talk up.
let me take off my eyeglass.
Because I feel like
Yeah, what happened?
it's because of their mothers. But yeah, you go
You know
ahead.
the mothers. Me not sure. Let me tell you something. What me see. Me have to wipe my face, cause that one is hot.
Oh dear.
It goes back to this is how at
It's
all
serious.
times, more than serious. This is why at all times, right? When Mr. Woman behave a certain way and men behave a certain way, honestly, you know what I do? Watch Discovery Channel. You know why I watch Discovery Channel? We're just
Like the animals.
animals.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. That's what I said
100%.
about the bird earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When they puff up their chest because they want to get the woman,
Yeah,
and make
yeah.
it seem like,
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
good, man. I got good sittings.
I got a good.
I got the good. So you can get
and then
good
they give
eggs
it
with
a
me,
good,
boy.
and then they go about his business.
And then
Yeah,
it flies
yeah.
away to the next one.
Exactly. So when I watch Discovery Channel, yeah, I'ma realize that men, I don't know if them feel a way to be compassionate, to be helpful, to be thoughtful, or it take them out of a certain box. And that is why a lot of men and relationship fail. But
I wonder if
even-
they feel like, sorry to cut you, Benson, but I wonder if in order for men to get into this zone, do they feel like it's not being a man?
No. You said that like I am not a man that you can't ask me.
No, no.
Oh
It look
my
like when
God.
man and general say have an impact on what happened.
No, not like
Yeah,
that.
what
I'm talking
happened?
about other men. I'm not talking about you. I'm
You-
just talking
no.
about
Do you think
in
it's
general.
do you think it's our fault though, the women?
Is a
Our
alright.
fault, as in like, because remember, at the end of the day, we are women. We bear the children. We create men. Do you get what I mean? And women, like we bear the children. So is it? Do you think it's us as women, being mothers, that build our sons up to oh, be a soldier, don't show emotion, da 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 da, and
Don't cry.
be tough and whatnot. Why certain men can't express themselves? And I know it's
Yeah.
not all men, because I know a lot of
Because
men that
it's
can
been
express
it's like
themselves.
foundation
Not
for
just
them.
that, but remember, if we're a woman, how do we do that for a man? Sometimes this is where the dads play a big role. And if the dads are absent, how does that mum show a son to be a man if I'm not a man? How do I do that? So it's like it's the dads not being present, we should say, that create these kind of
That
men.
could be true. That's true as well.
If
Because
the dad's
we
not
we
there-
can never be
100%
men.
true.
We can
Yeah.
never
we
be
can't
men.
be men, so I can't teach him to do certain things. I need that man to come and show him how to be a man.
That's
I can't
it.
teach you. I'm a woman.
True.
Yeah.
You're 1000% right.
Yeah.
But whose fault it is?
The absent dads. If the dads were
So-
there, showing them the way, and
So
showing
it's
them,
not a lot of women put the dads out.
Yes, they do.
Yeah.
It's both. I'm not just blaming the men out here. There's a lot of men, and guys, I'm sorry. There's a lot of women that's put you through a lot of things.
No, seriously.
And you
Including
know
their
what?
mums.
They put you through so much that you don't trust no woman. You don't want to show feelings. You don't want to, and I can't even blame you, because some of the women could be your own mothers that are doing these cantankerous things to you. So why would you want to trust any woman?
Like
It's not-
Pash said, there's so many reasons men aren't affectionate. Could stem by upbringing, being told not to cry, having to be tough, or another reason, being hurt by a woman. Some men can't get over that and hold on to it. There's so many reasons to many. And
That
I
is
also
so
must say
true.
as well, if the man don't have a good relationship with their mum as well, if they've been hurt by their mum from when they were young, from foundation, there's an issue. There's an issue.
That
If their mum wasn't
100%.
present, like how the dad wasn't present with the sons, if the mother wasn't present also with the sons, it's an issue.
Yep.
How are
Yep.
they supposed to treat women?
That's
Yeah.
their
If they
first
were,
love.
yeah,
that's their
yeah,
first
that's
love.
supposed to be their
Absolutely.
first love.
Absolutely. And do you know what? Yeah, and even thinking about it now, in my previous relationships, that's probably why it didn't even work out, because they never trusted their mum. Do you get what I mean? Like in my, and this is my previous relationship, like they didn't have that trust and that bond with their mum. And to me, ultimately, this person had so much insecurities that he was trying to put on me, and I am not an insecure person, and I'm not trying to absorb that. I don't want to feel like I have to keep explaining myself, because I'm quite outgoing. So I don't want to keep saying, oh yeah, I'm going here. Yeah, it's this person. This is her name. This is her address. This is her number. I should not be saying that. I should just be like, yeah, babe, I'm going to my friend's house, and then that's it. You shouldn't be looking through my phone. Kind of thing, like, oh, I saw you on the girls' group chat, kind of thing, and do you get what I mean?
Just
And
insecurities.
just pure
Just
insecurities.
only put insecurities. And Destiny 5 says, nothing like having a good relationship with both individuals are down to earth and can comfortable in having a good conversation without being tense.
Yes. Even
So-
if the topic is tense, you're still able to communicate through that.
Exactly.
So you know each other's boundaries. Do you get what I
That's it.
mean? What you like and what you don't like. Those are the kind of conversations that we need to be having a bit more.
But some people ain't been taught how to communicate. That's another thing.
That's another thing. Communication might be like
Communication
a
is everything.
wall.
Yeah.
Like the minute they hear, oh,
Some like
commu-
issue.
anything, any form of
Yeah.
issue, or you know what another wall is, when you tell a man, oh, we need to talk.
I'm gonna say that.
Oh
Backside,
my
boy.
gosh,
Backside,
Oh dear.
the big, the wall.
The wall, yeah.
No, sir.
We need to
No,
talk
sir.
about
About
what?
what? Yeah.
Yeah, straight away their back is up like a cat. Have you ever seen a cat fighting? Have you ever seen a cat fighting in the street? And they ain't touched each other yet, you know. They ain't even fighting yet, but all the hairs are
The
on
standoff.
end. It's a standoff.
The
And they're like,
tail is bushy.
and they're just like, what's going on? What now?
Nobody
We need
wants to hear
talk?
that. We need to talk.
Wow.
Or we need to talk about something. And you know what happened? Nobody wants to hear none of those things.
So the man don't know. We don't mind. The man is running.
Yeah, but
I don't think the woman doesn't want it. I don't think the woman wants to hear either. Imagine
the
your
woman don't want to hear it either.
your man coming to you say, babe, we need to talk. Straight away, you thinking, he's
No, we
breaking
just.
up
I
with
just
me.
think we think negative straight away. I don't think we're scared to have the conversation. I think we straight away it's negative. It's like, oh my god.
But that's
what
just like
did
the
I
men
do?
though. The men think negative as well. If you say to them, "Oh, we need to talk," straight away they're gonna think negative. Like, what
Yeah.
did I do? Just like a woman. If you say to the woman, "Oh, babe, we need to talk," straight away the woman's thinking they're gonna break up with me.
That's me.
Straight. They're gonna break up with me right now, and you're bawling inside your head before you're actually bawling in real life.
Yeah.
Oh my
Mad.
gosh. What an interesting topic. What an interesting topic. I really appreciate the participation that we've had throughout the show. Oh dear.
Get it out.
Get
I'm
it out.
eating my words.
Get it out. No, I feel like Benson's still got a little bit more to say. I feel like I can just my
Oh, I
spidey
feel
senses are
like-
tingling. You was gonna say something, Benson. Finish what you were saying.
I think what it is, I think it was the viewers. The viewers, I think because the viewers are saying so much things, I had to get it out. So my apologies.
Go to the viewers and
No,
then
I finished with them now.
go to the
I'm not
viewers.
finished with you guys. Not like that. I've never finished with you guys. Okay.
Go to the viewers then.
No, I've
No, what was you saying, Benson?
You see, I'm gonna tell you something. Right? You see, a relationship to me, I feel sorry for the ladies them who want that part of their lives to be single, right? And who allow that to become a choice in the sense that is it something that you really, really wanted? Or you put yourself in a position wherein you can't really find nobody? You get what I mean? Because what happened, you have some ladies who've been around the block, and when them been around the block, them circle gets so small, so till when them for choose from who leave, them have to go back to somebody where them usually talked to before. Right? And then what happened is, remember that nowadays, if you're living in Tottenham, you can't look nobody again from Tottenham, because them know your history. So you have to go to Edmonton. You understand?
God.
And then you have to be careful that the person at Edmonton don't know want nobody from Tottenham.
Oh yes.
You know them ones?
Yeah.
Because men take that thing seriously, when them know your history, It margin down to your sources and whosoever you are going to look now, you have less amount of persons of who you are going to get for talk to. So you have to go all the way to Manchester. It's true because
No, but
when
the
a
thing is-
woman, when a woman, I look on a man, just the same, the same thing what I said just now for the woman, them it applies to the men because you have some woman who run the whole profile on a man, but yet still when them run the whole profile on a man, it is not as bad as how society sees it to what the man want to do. And then remember that, women also have their type of men that they like. Because you have some woman who, if the man no protest a certain sort of badness, them not like you none at all.
True.
So some of them really a hunt for a bad man, or the man them will say them bad. Them not too want a man who too cool either. And some of them are look for the man them who the hype type. And then yet still you look for the hype type and you look for the bad man, but yet still you want him to be a certain way.
Yeah, that
And
doesn't
there
make
are
no
certain
sense.
stigma
doesn't
that
make no
doesn't
sense.
go
Exactly.
with
It
those
doesn't make
type
no
of
sense.
persons.
Amen,
Exactly.
Benson.
Don't it?
Talk the things, man.
Talk
Preach.
the things, we said this
This
serious.
No, preach.
So-
It's
talk.
true.
Real talk.
It's true. What do you want exactly?
Exactly.
So what do you want?
Mana General says the human brain starts working the moment they are born until the moment the wife asks, "Where were you last night?"
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. This serious. We are say.
Oh my gosh, please.
We are say.
Mana General.
Why?
So
Manor General, please.
take a
You're
sip.
so funny. I'll take a sip too for that one,
Take a
boy.
sip.
My sip done.
Slide it down.
Oh my goodness, Mana General, it's so true. Where was you last night? Okay.
so there's a lot of things wherein when women choose whomsoever them want,
Mm.
what are the things that you're asking from that person who you chooses?
Yes, it's true.
You
Because it's
understand?
like you
So-
want a bit of this, you want a bit of that. You want a bit
Yeah,
of this,
we
you want a bit of that.
overcomplicate
You want a bit of
things.
this, you want a bit of that. Like, what is it that you want?
And that's why I said earlier, I feel like there's a lot of women out there that don't know what they want. They're overcomplicating. I feel like what they've done is they've listened to a group of their friends, they've picked things out from each friend, and now they've tried to make up this man in their head. Like,
That don't exist.
that doesn't exist. Or again, that they could have a good man right in front of them, and there's that one thing. Could be
Will you refer
affection,
as a
could
good
be
man?
could be weight, could be height, could be anything. Do you get what I'm saying? Any
Yeah,
little
because
thing.
the thing is, as Benson been trying to.
Yes.
No, but I always have to
No,
find
he
out
has
what
to
is a
trying
good
to
man.
crawl out.
what
He's
do
trying
you-
to
Yeah, me
pull
wanna
it out
find
of you. Like, I want
Yeah.
to know
sir.
Yeah,
what is
a
your
good man?
definition
of a good man?
of a good man.
Mm.
I would like to know.
I don't have a
But the thing
definition.
is, the reason why you'll have to ask somebody that's single or I don't know,
But
because at
your
the end of the day,
definitions change.
your definition as a good man is not somebody else's definition as a good
Right,
man.
and that's
We're
why I
all
don't
individuals.
Yes, and that's why I don't have a definition.
Not even just that.
If I feel good, you're making me feel good. I'm happy. We're doing things. We're moving. We're growing together. We're building and all these stuff. I'm good. And obviously we're getting there. Do you know what I mean? Then I'm good.
Then the
Do you
good
know what I'm
good.
saying?
You're
The
getting the
good,
good.
Getting the good as well. Then I'm. It's the simple things for me.
Yeah, me
It's the
too.
simple things for me.
But my preference is changes over time. When I was younger, I used to want, the good girl wants the bad boy. And as I
Yeah.
get older, that don't excite me anymore. I don't like materialistic things. I'm not that girl. So now
I definitely don't
the,
want materials.
I don't
I'm
want
not
the hype man
materialistic
no
at
more.
all.
I want the man that stays at home.
Yeah.
I don't want the man outside.
Do you know what? I've
Stay at
never
home.
wanted a bad boy. I'm not gonna lie.
No, I've never wanted
Don't
a bad
let me.
boy
Don't
either.
get me
When I
wrong.
was
I
younger.
like a man that's a manly man. That's a kind of thing, like a manly man. But I've never wanted a bad.
But that's
man.
what I'm saying. They have to
Like-
have an element of bad boy in them for them to be.
Yeah.
No, but I don't.
For them
think-
to
I
have
don't
a-
feel like, I don't feel like that's bad boy. I just
No,
feel like
it's
that's
not
just
bad
a
boy. But the
man.
thing is, they
a
have been a bad
man's-
boy at one point.
Yeah.
No, I don't feel that. Not all the bad man, like, like you're saying that bad man element, yeah. But there's a lot of qualities like that in men, and they haven't been on the roads. They've
What
been
I'm
on the
saying
roads.
is-
They haven't been in gangs. But
You
they've
want
got
a
that
man, but don't get him
energy.
mad. You want a man that has got that.
Yeah.
Don't get him mad.
Yeah.
He doesn't.
Yeah,
He's not a
the
bad
protector.
boy. Yeah.
The protector, that quality
Can
there.
get mad.
You want
Yeah.
a phone screen?
Lord of God.
Oh dear, oh dear. No, sir.
Amazon,
Oh my God.
eBay. Manager General says, no man wants to hear their woman say we need to talk. Any man say that they don't have a problem with their women saying that to them are lying.
It's true.
It's true.
It's true.
Nobody wants to hear that because the minute you say, you know what, we need to talk, no word of a lie. Everyone's heartbeat is beating a
Everyone's-
little bit
yeah,
faster
brain's going
than what
overtime.
their
Exactly.
brain is going overtime. Like what?
I'm
what
not gonna lie. I feel like
what happened?
Where was I
What
yesterday?
happened?
Yeah,
What happened?
exactly.
What happened a while ago?
I feel like that's the rookie women though. Those
And
women
like man-
are rookies.
Manager says, woman wants to feel a sense of protection. Exactly.
Yes.
I want to know if I'm going out, if I'm out, somebody's troubled me. My man's supposed to be standing up for me. I shouldn't have to be whiling out for nothing at all. And say, listen,
At the same time, I don't want
no,
to
I
get my man
don't want him
killed
to.
for
No, I
reason.
don't want him to
I'm
fight. You know,
saying.
listen to me.
Yeah,
Let me
yeah.
finish. Let me finish.
Let her land.
I don't want. Yeah, let me land. I'm not saying I want you to go and
What
flip
dear,
and get
what
yourself
dear?
killed, for goodness sake. I don't want you to be getting yourself killed. I just want you to be, even if I'm hype, calm me down then.
Yeah, yeah.
Listen.
Because I might overreact
Yeah,
over
yeah.
something that's small. And the thing is, that's another thing. Because you know that your man's a protector, are you going to overreact because you know your man's going to protect you?
Yeah.
That's another thing as
No,
well.
No,
It's
I'm
a
not here
thin
for
line.
It is a thin line. I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
It's a thin
Vivian.
line because, oh yeah, my man's going to protect me. Let me overreact the whole situation.
Yeah.
I agree.
No, you don't want that either.
I agree with Vivian.
So it's just like you got to find that balance, eh?
Me no want no bad man.
definitely not want no bad man,
Me
boy.
no want no bad man.
Me not lie still now. You have. Me love a gangster girl them still. I swear. You know when me there Cayman, yeah? When I was living in Cayman, me go to one pub one night. And me said this without no apologies. In a them time there, right? You see the youth them a Cayman, them never like Jamaican, none at all. So anytime them see a Jamaican in the house, a problem, especially in the club. You see what I say? It's always a problem. Some beef I gonna start. It's like how you would have like your postcode war, you know?
Yeah.
So when them say Jamaicans are wave a problem for them, you understand what I mean? So me there in the club and a liquor frack car start and thing. I mean I hear my missus say, yeah, you me, just skip back. No deal with it.
Oh my gosh.
I think that's a lie sometimes, to be fair.
Huh?
I feel
You
like
see,
sometimes when you
me
say
see that,
yeah.
yeah. I couldn't even believe it when me see her jumping in the middle with the man. Them, me I say, eh? I say, you serious? And she take the man till me I say, no, be you know reach to that extent yet. Extent. Wait like a bit first. She I said, no, you have to deal with it from this. So you what happen now? Like you mentioned a while ago, Nubian. Me not lie to you. Me not like a lady who too loud. Yeah. Me not like a lady who loves seek attention. You understand? So there are things where like ladies will worry about and say why there are things about me where a man not like. You understand? So some men different.
But then you
Cause
like,
so
but,
have them have
but
them.
you just said you like a bad girl as well.
Yeah.
So
but
which
here
one
what
is it?
happen? But I may I explain to you. So no, like with me now, when she say when me tell you so me like a woman who can talk up for themselves in that sense.
He means a feisty woman.
Yeah.
He wants a
Have a
fe-
little
feisty,
feistiness
yeah,
about
it's
them.
like
You
men
understand
are
what I mean?
feisty.
Yeah,
a
yeah,
little
yeah.
flair.
Yeah.
Yeah. She not
It's
no,
sort
you
of,
know.
yeah, you know the ones.
She can't match, you know, them ones that
Yeah.
you she can't match ants. No,
Yeah.
like she can.
Yeah.
She's got a little flair
Yeah.
to her. She's got character.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
So when men still, a lot of men still have them pros and them cons and thing about ladies, you know. You understand? What them also like, you know. And there are things about women that men admire, and it will take no matter what when you have a woman, you know, in your life, you know, and you go through certain struggles. Some persons don't remember kindness, you know. Because to how a lady is attentive to a man, some man will never ever leave that woman because of them thing there, because the man know within himself that here what happened from day one you have been there for me. Right? And no matter what happened, the man rather the woman call and say, yeah, you hear me? Me I break up with you, you know. But that man na him head, you know. Nah leave her, you know. Cause the man nah leave. You understand what I mean?
Yeah, I get what you're
Cause
saying.
him know within himself, so here what happened. when everything that I go on our waiver, nobody no know the down part of what me that I got through. But yet still, you were there for me.
Yes.
And
Amen.
someone wouldn't leave. That's why men at times, you know that men hardly tell a woman say it's over.
Yeah, that's very true. They don't.
And
It's
men,
the
man
woman.
not tell, yeah, man not tell a woman say it's over.
I think you're right because I don't think I've ever been dumped, to be honest.
I have.
But
Me get dumped enough time.
oh my gosh, Christy.
Do I go from here?
Christine says you can have a really good man in your life, but he is boring. It just can't work. I hear you, Christine.
It's
At the end of the
true.
day, but the
You
thing
have
is, you
to
can't have
vibe.
two borings. Like someone
It's gotta be the
has to
outgoing.
be the outgoing
You
one.
have to vibe though. You have
too
to vibe.
boring is a lot. I'm not gonna
Yeah,
lie.
no, you have to match the energy and
No, but
match the
opposites
vibe.
attracts though.
That's what
No.
we mean.
I'm
Yeah.
saying, when I say match the energy, I don't mean that because I am a certain way, you have to be a certain way. I'm just saying that we're able to vibe together, so
Yeah.
we match. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
You might not be as hype as me, or I might not be as hype as you, outgoing or whatever. But because we vibe together
Yeah.
and because we understand each other's needs and whatever, we're good. Like you're not gonna, you don't want to go out with the person that's exactly like you. Do you get what I mean? Sorry.
Man a General is too funny. Man a General says, "Girl, if you too stush, me no like you. If you can't mash ass, me no like you." I mean, I love girl, but easy for frightened. Benson, play that song there. I can't with you, know. I can't. But that is so funny. But I think on that note, balance. Hi, Gemma. Welcome aboard. Welcome to Chill and Spill.
Hi.
Balance and consistency, Gemma says. It's all
Yes.
about balance and consistency.
Sorry, there was a mosquito.
I
in
mean, you
here
can't
and,
go wrong. And if there isn't consistency, it's because one of your persons, either the man or the woman, is going through something,
Yes.
which you will understand.
Yeah.
Yes.
So,
With communication.
Yeah,
Yeah,
with
man.
communication,
Communication.
you'll understand that consistency will be a little bit off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's okay because you're going through something.
you know, relationship not hard and your partner not hard to find. Because from the day you meet each other and you share a conversation and you laugh and you joke about any and anything and the compatibility. Because anytime you have a relationship, like when you just start talk to somebody and you find yourself have to write down things where you have to go say to the person, you know it now go right. Yeah, you have to get notes and say, here what happen now. We are gonna talk about this and go work this last long because me I got there for an hour. So I work this last for 20 minutes. So when you say the first thing now and she say, just end it so like she just said, you ask her question and say, how do you like your chicken? And she said, fry. Yeah, I said, Jesus, God, she couldn't say fry with little flour upon it and all them something. Because as she said fry, you watch your list counting down,
Yeah.
Because you wonder, what are you going to say next?
Yeah.
Whenever you start talk to a person and you have to wonder and ponder, what are you going to say
Say
next?
next, yeah.
You know, have to
100%.
ask yourself.
100%.
If it not flow,
If it's
Yeah, in the beginning for sure.
yeah, you leave it alone.
Yeah, for sure.
even continued, if it's not flowing.
No, but
Yeah.
the thing is, sometimes in relationships, there's nothing wrong with being silent as well. Sometimes
100%.
there's
100%.
nothing
No,
wrong
you
with
can't
that.
be
is-
silent when you just meet.
Oh,
No,
that's what we're
no.
saying.
That's
That's
what
what
we're
we're
saying.
saying. Yeah.
Obviously, if you're in it, if
Yeah.
you've been in it for a while, then yeah, your silence is bliss as well.
Yes.
It doesn't mean.
A manager never said that now go work, brother.
No, it not gonna work.
That now go
No,
work.
not gonna work.
You have to write down what you have to say.
You then
Left that alone, brother.
you then because you have to think because you wonder now yourself, so you talk to a person and you hear them go and talk about some things where you hear a woman a talk about mechanics and you don't know about mechanics and she gone on something where you don't know about. And all you try if you Google what mechanic is, the Wi-Fi now pick up. Yeah, it's trouble. And you wonder yourself, say, I wonder she wonder what me I do on the phone and all them something, don't it? That's what I say. So it's a problem. So anytime you find yourself wearing, you meet someone and you have to think about what to say.
Yeah.
Free flowing thing. And one of the thing is that no matter how a relationship is, and your past is, I think it's all fear, and it's fear to each person and each individual to hear the person out. You get what I'm saying? Just hear the person out. Because you will never know, you know?
No, you never know.
Yeah, it's true.
You'll
It's
never
true.
know.
That person could be your person, but
Yeah,
because
yeah.
you've chosen to be single, you don't
You've-
even want to.
You don't even want to.
You
You've
just
got
block
a wall
it.
up.
Yeah, you got your wall
Yeah.
up. You just block it, and you don't even want to hear what's going on. So
Yeah.
you know what, ladies?
That's why I'm a walk with a
take your
sledgehammer.
walls down a little bit.
I walk with a sledge.
Oh my god.
Yeah, man.
Oh dear.
Can't.
This
Oh my
serious.
gosh.
Mm.
Well, on that note, ladies and gentlemen, I feel like we've had a very, very great show, and we've covered all areas of being single or not. You know, what do you think, ladies and gentlemen? Do you think that we've covered all areas? I think we have.
Yes, we've definitely covered
Yes.
all areas.
And I don't think there's a conclusion either, because it's either you want to be single, you don't. And if you want to be single, you should. There's nothing wrong with that. It's your choice. But if you're single because you just think that you can't find your person, let your guard down a little bit. Relax. Don't bring your past relationship into the present. Heal.
Yes, heal. I would
Healing
say heal,
is
then
very,
try.
very, very, very
Heal
important.
and be open. That's my
You know.
conclusion. Heal and be open.
And not because you've heard a little something from the past relationship with the new relationship. Sometimes that's a trigger. And you think to yourself, I told you. There it is. No. Just relax, because everyone's different and we're all our own individuals.
Sorry, man, a general is giving me.
What has he said? Brought down the barrier and pull all the doors.
He's talking about all the walls at the
I
wall.
know. Yes,
Oh
it's
my
true.
God.
It's true, man. General, you're not wrong.
Even Destiny's 5 said Benson is so funny.
Yes, And on that note, we're going to leave you guys on a lovely high. I hope you've all enjoyed the show. And remember to tune in next week. Please like, share, and follow. Subscribe. Put on your notifications on your YouTube if you're following the YouTube. I feel like whoever's on the Facebook should go onto the YouTube as well and follow, like, share, and follow. Remember, you don't want to be the person that was there in the beginning and now we boss. You want to be there in the beginning. So please like, share, and follow. Friday, we got Benson, 11 o'clock GMT, 11 p.m. GMT. Wicked music. Every Friday we have a show, and every Sunday we have Chill and Spill. If you can't be good, be careful. Remember, without you, there's no us. From myself, Nubian, C, Zuz, Benson.
Bye.
Yeah. I have to say welcome to all the persons on Instagram.
Instagram.
Because it's the first time on Instagram.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so.
If you can see what's in front of me, people, it's a lot going on.
Yeah, so.
Welcome aboard for those that's on Instagram. This is what we do on a Sunday. It's a talk show, Chill and Spill. But yeah, thank you all for tuning in. If you can't be good, be careful. Love you guys. Have a great week. And until next week, take care.
Bye.
Bye.